Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Just give us a second to let everybody get in here and then we'll get started for today. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today on Thoreum.finance. Hold Thoreum Finance, Hold Thoreum, receive passive reflections of Thoreum. I hope you guys are enjoying interacting with Thoreum today, and you've having no issues with the website. If you are having any questions, feel free to unmute yourself and shout out. If you don't have a working microphone or you're too shy to chat, you can always DM me and I will read out your questions directly. We are live streaming today onto YouTube. If you follow the links that are in the chat to the YouTube page, you can see my shared screen there. Thanks for logging in. I'm just trying to sort out everything on my screen so that I can see everything that's going on at once. It's a lot of different things that I have to have open, so I hope you guys will bear with me today. Hey Jack, thanks for dropping by, mate. You're the only one in here today. Anyone coming across from YouTube? Maybe we'll just have a quick run across the network and just make sure that everyone knows that we're live today. Yeah, mate, if you have any questions, feel free to shout them out. I'm just gonna post into everyone's into all the different groups and make sure everyone knows that we're here. Just 1 second. It's my first time doing this, so it's a little bit daunting. How do I catch the link? There we go. Just forward this to all the groups. There we go. That should be everybody. I think that's everybody. Oh, yes. Okay, great. So if you want to see my screen today, you'll need to hop over to YouTube. I hope that all you guys are listening there. I can't actually see how many people are watching at the moment, so I just hope that everyone that's not in chat here is in chat over there. Hey Gotham, thanks for dropping by, mate. Yeah, so if you want to see my screen, jump over to the YouTube channel, which is in the chat, and you guys can have a look at the screen. We're going to be running through a couple of exciting bits of news on the Thoreum Network today. As always, if you have questions, you can DM me, you can unmute yourself and shout them out, or now you can post them straight into the YouTube link, and you can see it there. Hope everybody's super excited for us to be nearly back at that 2 cent mark. If we open up the chart, you can see our all-time high of 3 cents, and when that whale sold off, and we've had a little bit of drop that's come afterwards, flushing out a few paper hands and a few people dropping out afterwards. But it looks like we've hit that resistance level and we're starting to climb up again. When in doubt, zoom out. You can see that that line that we have right from the beginning actually tracks all the way up to this one. So there was obviously a lot of hype during this period, but this was where we were expecting to be, and we will continue up from here. 3 cents is definitely in the works, and we'll continue on from there up and up and up. Of course, the Thunder Alliance projects has helped us with our burn over here, and that Thor account for the power for the buyback and burn is an incredible what's it called, asset to have available to us. Nearly back over 5,000 BNB in Thor's Thunder, ready to drop at any time, to push the price up whenever we need it to, or just for stability in the price points to mitigate some of the paper hands that are selling off. So yeah, excellent to see that Thor's Thunder's nearly back to 5,000 BNB again, nearly $2.5 million in liquidity. Of course, we can't talk about the hype around the value of the token without having a look at the new ITO coming from Thoreum Epic Heroes. I hope that you guys have taken the time to do your research on this project. The whitelist is available now, so if you want to get in on this token at an early point, there are a bunch of basic requirements that you guys need to do to get yourself on the whitelist. I think on this account I've already done a couple of them. Yeah, I've already done the basic ones, but if you want to make sure that you've got access to these NFTs and this token, make sure you fill in this whitelist. It's a bunch of basic steps that need to be that you guys need to do. The most important one, well, not the most important one, but the one that will negate you from getting access to the rest of these, is you need to make sure that you're holding at least 1,000 Thorium when the whitelist goes live. You're going to want those Thorium anyway, because you're going to be able to swap them for Epic Hero tokens, so you're going to want access to them anyway, so you might as well stock up on them now. You can get some nice reflections, and obviously you can ride this lovely graph that we're currently on over at Thoreum, so you might as well pick them up now. Hey Eugene, hey Jay, hey Gotham, hey Jack, and hey anyone listening over on YouTube. I can't see your guys' names, so I'm just going to have to hope that there's a few people logging in. If you guys want to see my screen, you'll have to hop over to YouTube. I don't think my computer will be able to handle me streaming here and there. But yeah, I think I've got the chat open, so if you want to ask questions, you should be able to send them there, or you can pop back here and DM me, or I'd love to hear you guys, and then we can test if the voice chat is going all the way through to YouTube. That would be cool to see. Yeah, I'm here for Thoreum primarily, guys, today, but we will be hopping across to Thundercake in a little while. Those guys just had their first Thunderstrike come through, the first activation of Thor's Thunder. It's something that's been in the pipeline, it's been in the works. That BNB has been accumulating for quite some time now, and really awesome to see it fire off and you know, spike the value of the token up. We're hoping that this is going to result in more people feeling bullish about this token, and it starts an upward trend from here. But realistically, even if this pushes the price up and it gets a bunch of people selling, that's great reflections for those that are holding these tokens. So yeah, I think it was 50 BNB that got dropped in a second, and that just bought up 50 BNB's worth of Thundercake and burnt it all in a fraction of a moment. So anyone that's worried about these tokens dying off, or the developers moving away from these tokens, don't worry, don't fret. There's plenty still in the works for these. Hey Gotham, he says good job. Thanks mate. Thanks for checking that the YouTube is working. I guess what you guys could do, probably the best thing for me, is if you log in here and listen to me here, log onto YouTube, watch me there. That means that if you've got any questions, you can just unmute yourself, and then you can watch my screen over there. That would be the best for me, but you guys do you. I'm hoping to if we can start to get these running at the same time every day, then we can start to get some regular users logging on. We can get some questions and answers going backwards and forwards. As I was saying, I am here for Thoreum today primarily, but we will be talking about all the bits and pieces going on across the network, and ending up on Epic Hero 3D, the new NFT platform. Super stoked to see how that's gonna pop off, how it's going to affect the price of Thoreum, how it's going to help get exposure and help with the burn over on Thunder Alliance, and of course just being another arrow in the quiver of this great project, and another facet to the ecosystem that we're building up here on the Thoreum Network. So super excited. I don't think I've got any exciting things for the other tokens for today. So when we go across to those, we'll talk to that. We'll look at those ones. But just 1 second. Sorry, dog's making a horrendous noise. Yeah, a couple of things to look at on the Thoreum website today. Gotham saying he loves the green candle. Yeah, that Thundercake green candle is sexy to see for sure. And you know, knowing that that's built into all of these projects: Thundercake, Thunder BNB, Thunder ADA, and Thunder ETH. It's great to know that that's going to constantly be there to help us with our stability in these tokens, and pump the price up when we need it to. Of course, all 4 or 5 of those tokens, how many is it now, are going through a reflectory period at the moment, just shaking out the paper hands, and you know, really shoring up the long-term investors. But you know, I think it's cool for you guys to be reinforced and know that you've got this facility here to increase the price, but mostly to make sure that the reflections keep rolling around. So super excited to see how Epic Hero is going to also help out with that in the future. Over on Thoreum, which is where we are today, great to see the price creeping back up to 2 cents, and that'll be our springboard, and we'll shoot up from there. I hope that you guys have checked out the Thoreum BNB Vault. APR is still incredible over there. The developers are really pushing this project hard. They need, not that they need the liquidity, but when you're putting a project like an NFT platform, a marketplace platform together, having large amounts of liquidity, especially in liquidity pairings, is super important. And that's why they've put this pool forward. Those of us that jumped in on this early are absolutely loving this. We're receiving nearly 0.5% a day, and it's auto compounding in a great liquidity pair. The entry level for liquidity pairs is a little higher, but don't fret. The same YouTube channel that you're currently looking at has a video on how to mint your own liquidity pair tokens, and shows you how to deposit them here. Make sure that you know about impermanent loss before you mint your tokens. Of course, when you mint your token, YouTube, are you struggling? I see you struggling. Okay. Of course, when you mint your tokens, you will lose. You will pay the tax to mint it because Thoreum is moving, and when you break that token, you will be taxed as well. But once the pair has been minted, there's no tax to move those tokens around, other than if there's something built into the contract that you're putting them into. Some of the old I think it's Asgard liquidity pairs. Yeah, some of these have a 10% deposit fee, something like that. So you might have to pay something like that. But currently, these vaults, no harvesting, no fees. You just drop in your tokens there, let them auto compound, and those of us that have got in on that are finding them to be excellent, and more than excellent for the long-term good of the platform. They are providing us with a huge amount of liquidity, an extra $1.3 million in liquidity pairing. So excellent to see. I don't have my DMs up. Let's see if we've got some. Vicus, hi sir, could you talk to me? Yes, I can talk to you. What's your question? Anyone else? Not seeing anything. Those that are here on Thoreum page, feel free to unmute yourself if you've got any questions. You'll be streaming live to YouTube, where you'll be immortalized forever, or you can just DM me and I will read your questions out directly. I've got 400 things open on my desktop, so catching everybody is not the easiest thing, but I shall continue to do my best. We will be hopping over to Thundercake in a second. Let me just check the timings. I think we've still got a little bit of time. Ooh. If I'm going to do this stream into YouTube, I'm definitely going to have to get a little bit more organized. We've got plenty of time. No worries at all. Does anyone have any questions about Epic Heroes? Most of the information that's available is most of the information I have is already available here, but some of the language is not the easiest to grasp, and I have a slightly better understanding of what's happening behind the scenes. Maybe I can answer any specific questions that people have, or enlighten people about certain parts. Obviously, we're all waiting for more information, and I can't wait to get it out to you guys. But yeah, I might be able to help with any specific questions that people have. Just open up my DMs, make sure that there's nothing. Nope, not seeing anything coming through. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the artwork for this project. I think it's really cool. It's the 3D nature of it is going to be excellent. I think a little bit of upskirt there, Zeus. I'm sorry, but yeah, being able to get hold of these NFTs on a fair launch platform like Thoreum is going to be an excellent asset to us, and obviously something to click around and get and just something to do while we're on the site is going to be excellent. But and when you're gaming with these and fighting your battles and waging war and all of that good stuff, that's going to be super exciting. But also knowing that they're going to hold and be a store of value in themselves, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to then trade them, put them up at the marketplace. You can choose the value of the tokens and the value of the NFTs, and other people can buy them off you. You know, that's a great asset as well. But on top of that, when the NFTs aren't being used, you can set them up to get you passive reflections. Also, you can set them up to do farming and mining and these fun things, which give you passive reflections. Also, just from holding the NFT itself, you guys are going to get passive reflections in the form of BNB from other people that are trading and using the marketplace. So just as another great source of reflections. I'm super excited for the NFTs. Nidran is saying, I'm buying Epic Heroes. Is Thoreum the only one to buy? In buying Epic Hero, is Thoreum the only one to buy? Sorry, Nidran, I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I think what you're asking is, can you only buy it with Thoreum? So just remember that we're talking about two separate entities here. You've got Epic Hero, which is the token. That will be like the in other platforms, I've heard it be called Mana or Ethereum or Gas or something like that. That is the action points to work with, and then you're going to also have the actual NFTs themselves. So when you guys are going to be able to get access to your Epic Hero tokens, you will be able to purchase them with Thoreum initially. Then you will be able to purchase them with Thunder Alliance tokens. Both of those will be at a significant discount, and then later on, once everything's up and running, people will be able to buy it again straight with BNB. Oh, he means in the ITO. In the ITO, we're still getting through the nitty gritty. So anything that I tell you guys today is pretty much what I'm seeing on the website. But I know that behind the scenes, there's still a lot of negotiating and working out what's the best for the project in the long run. At the moment, it looks like the ITO will just be in Thoreum, but I would not be surprised to see that change to Thoreum and Thunder Alliance tokens. I guess it's going to depend on the whitelist. If the whitelist drastically undersells, which I can't see happening, then there might be a way to buy with BNB as well. Right now, with the price of Thoreum going the way that it is, I would chuck any available BNB that you've got into Thoreum now. You're going to be picking them up at a discount anyway. The value of Thoreum's increasing, day by day as well. So I think that I'll certainly be anything that I've got sitting around. I think I've already chucked everything that I've got into Thorium anyway. But I think that's probably your best likelihood to get in on these ones. But as I was saying, once the tokens, once the Epic Hero tokens have been released, then the NFTs will go. Well, we've got the white paper here. We can have a look at the order for it. Is it here or is it here? Yeah, pre-sale white paper opens for 10 days. Introduce Epic Hero token and the ITO on Thoreum platform. Then the Hero NFT sale goes live with the Hero marketplace. He says, I mean, in the ITO, yeah. So as far as I'm aware at the moment, the only way to purchase the heroes is with Thorium. But as I was saying, I'd be very surprised if that doesn't end up being Thorium and Thunder Alliance. The fact that the partners for the project are all of the tokens on the Thunder Alliance, it wouldn't then make sense to only be able to interact with Thorium. By itself, for sure, you're going to be able to engage in one way or another with these other tokens. I'm excited to find out how they're going to interact, and I know that there's a lot of negotiating and program. When I say negotiating, it's not like business wise, it's making sure that all the contracts work and that the maths is sound for the things that we're talking about. But I can certainly see the potential for, you know, a certain set of tokens that you could only buy with Thundercake, or a certain set of tokens that you could only buy with Thunder ETH, and that for sure would then boost up the what's it called, volume of buys and sells that go through on these projects. So I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that in the future. But thanks, Nidran, thanks for your question. How are we doing for time now? I've probably run long, knowing me. Thundercake. Oh no, we're still good on time. I'm just too excited for this live stream into YouTube. I hope those of you that are on YouTube are able to see everything that's going on. I hope my computer is managing to keep up. The lag doesn't seem too bad. I'll have to watch it back afterwards and see about the sound quality. For those that are jumping in, hey Walt, I'm not going to say the second part of your name. Hey Tuan, hey sir. If you guys are listening to me and wondering what I'm talking about, there is we're currently streaming this live to YouTube. So if you want to see my desktop and what we're talking about, jump over there. Keep this open because I would love to hear from you guys. Somebody at some point is going to have to jump on the voice just so that I can make sure it's recording over on YouTube. But yeah, if you have any questions, we're here for Thorium primarily, but for sure we can talk about anything that's happening on the Thoreum Network today. So yes, touched on the whitelist. If you want to get access to Epic Hero, and of course you do, if you're already in the Thoreum Network, if you're already in the Thunder Alliance, you know that these are going to be exciting. This is an exciting new project and a way for you guys to boost up the value of your other tokens. And for me, just something exciting to be doing while I'm on the platform, to be honest with you. I'm here every day and interacting with these tokens anyway. So I, you know, anything that I can be clicking away on in the same time. So on this account, I've got a few of these ticked off, but I'm going to make sure that on this account I get the rest of these marked off so that I can get my fair share of my whitelist spots. So 7 days left, and then the Epic Hero token will go live. It will then be a fair launch as it is on all of Thorium, the ITO platform for Thorium. So you know it's going to be anti-whale. It's going to be everyone's going to have an option to get in on the on it, but if you have filled in this whitelist, then obviously you've got a better chance than the next person. Oh, somebody's unmuted themselves. Hey Hassan, how you doing? You got a question, or are you just dropping in to say hi? Nope. Hey Leonardo, hey Debnath, hey Hassan, hey Antonio. I think that's everyone had a shout out there, and hey everybody listening over on YouTube. For those that are logging in, check out the YouTube if you want to see my share of my screen, or you can just continue to listen in here. And if you have questions, feel free to shout out or DM me and I will respond here. I'll just jump over to my DMs, see if there's any that's come in. Nothing at the moment. Great. Jump back to Thorium and cake. Yep. So make sure that you check in on those whitelists and get yourself the ability to get in on the Fair Launch platform. You might as well do this anyway. The only thing that you need to be doing is holding 1,000 units of thorium. I think it's about $16. Somebody was saying. Well, I guess it's about $19 now with today's price. But I'm sure most of you are holding that much thorium anyway. And then as you get closer to the date, you can see if you're happy with the information that's out there and make an informed decision. But you would hate to get to that position and not have the option, right? So. I would definitely check it out. Anything else that we need to talk about today? Hope everyone's checked out the Thorium exchange. It's a bunch of people struggling to buy and sell these tokens on the network. Thunder ADA, Thunder BNB, Thunder ETH, Thunder Cake. People talking about slippage issues, GUI issues, contracts getting reverted. If you want to make sure that you can buy and sell your tokens, this is the best place to do it. You could swap from any token BNB into Thorium or Thunder ADA. It will automatically set up all the settings to make sure that your contract has that your transaction has the best chance of going through. Obviously, super bullish for Thunder for Thorium. I mean, you can see our all-time highs 3-1, and you can see that we're definitely trending upwards. And if we zoom in, I don't think there's any Thor Thunder being used to get us there. This might have been a Thor Thunder here, but realistically, with that huge store of value on the Thor Thunder account. Nearly 5,000 BNB. Imagine if we dropped that, what the value of the token would be today. So yeah, get excited for Thorium. Obviously, the NFT platform coming out is gonna push that price up. Obviously, as these Thunder Alliance tokens start rolling out. Obviously, as the advertising goes into overdrive for all these projects, you're going to see these values go up. And the biggest thing is going to be the burn. Honestly, the burn that's being calculated from this NFT platform is going to be staggering. So for sure, it's going to jack the price of Thorium sky high. So definitely get in on your Thorium and make sure that you're holding as much as you want now. Hey Kens, how you doing, mate? Oh, you still there? I heard you unmute yourself. No? Never mind. Yeah, so I'm going to be hopping over to... Hey, Eugene, how you doing, mate?
Good. Hey,
yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, how can I help?
Yeah. So I have received the confirmation for the whitelist for this new IDO.
Okay.
You mentioned that we will need to use Thorium, to buy NFTs, and to use to participate in IDO,
Yes, correct.
So what would be just can you explain just quick what would be we buying a token or NFTs?
So there's two separate parts. The first thing that you're going to be buying is your let me just pull it open. The first thing you're going to be buying is the actual Epic Hero tokens themselves. So introducing Epic Hero token and ITO on the Thorium platform. So that is the gas that you're going to be using inside of the platform itself. So if you want to fight, if you want to get your hero to do interesting stuff, you're going to need Epic Hero tokens. That's going to be the money in the game. I don't know what they're calling it. In other games, it's called mana, and that makes the most sense to me. It's like an energy force that's required. So you're going to need a nice chunk of Epic Hero tokens. After that, the marketplace will then go live on Thorium, and you're going to be able to buy your NFT heroes. At the moment, you're going to be buying those with Thorium directly. So almost
so if
certainly.
I'm not a player, then I don't need the tokens. I want to buy only NFTs as a digital assets. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be holding the epic hero. There might be, again, until it's all finalized and 100%. I can't tell you exactly. There might be that you
Okay.
need some gas to transfer the NFTs from one person to another. But no, I think if you're just looking as a collection, you can probably just buy them straight with Thorium. You'll still, from what I can imagine, you'll still get your reflections of BNB for holding those tokens. So yeah, if you're just looking to see the increase in the value of the NFTs you're holding, I think you're onto one there, mate.
Okay. Okay. Hey, thank you.
No
Thanks a
worries,
lot.
mate. So we've run a little long, guys. I'm going to be jumping over to Thundercake. I hope that everyone that's listening in is gonna hop across to Thundercake with me. Those of you that are watching live on YouTube, you don't need to do anything at all. I'm just going to play some music while we move across to the other platform, and I will see you guys in a second. Anyone that's listening in on Thorium that I do lose in the transfer, don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow and every day for the foreseeable future. So until next time, stay frosty, everyone. Oh, that's not my music. Where is my music gone? There we go. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on Thundercake today. Hold Thundercake, receive passive reflections of Cake and Thorium. I managed to mess up the transfer, so kicked everyone out of the voice chat that's listening over on Thundercake, the what's it called, Telegram page. We'll give everybody a minute to hopefully get back in. I apologise. For those that are listening on YouTube, we'll just give everybody a minute. If you've got any questions, feel free to shout them out on YouTube, and I'll answer them here. Let's see if we can just let everybody else know that we're live. 1 second. Oh, did I put it in the wrong chat? Yep, I put it in the wrong chat. Great news. Have I made the wrong chat? Dang, I've made the wrong chat live. 1 second. No, I think we're good. Okay. Is anyone coming? Is anyone listening live on YouTube? Just hit me with a yes or no. Otherwise, I'll just wait here. No point blithering on to if no one's listening. about that, guys. Small technical issues. Well, if there's not going to be anyone here on Cake, I guess we'll jump back to Thorium. Let's close this one down. Hey, Crypto. Hey, Damasco.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, very quiet over on Thundercake, so I've just come back to Thorium. We'll just do Thorium and Epic Hero today.
Yeah, it's okay.
No worries. You got yeah, good. You got any questions about Thorium or any of the projects today?
I'm just listening today. I don't have any questions, but
Okay.
still waiting to know what are the use cases for the Thunder Alliance in the Epic Hero.
Yeah. So
I think you are waiting for the official announcement.
I too am waiting for more information. 1 second, I'm just closing down the Thunder BNB. If Thunder Cake is not going to be live, there's no point in trying to schedule a Thunder BNB. I'll just stay here on Thorium with you guys. Let me just open it back up. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm also waiting for more announcements. Everything that's available to us is actually already on the Epic Hero page. I do know that behind the scenes they are working for further integration and trying to increase the burn across all these projects. I know, Crypto, you're in Thundercake. Did you see the buyback and burn that went through there today? 50
Yeah,
BNBs worth of
yeah, I saw it. It's very
ThunderCake.
nice.
Yeah, well, that's
I
that.
think Thunder PMP needed it more than the Thunder Cake.
Yeah.
Need to call SOS for it.
Yeah, the contract. Sorry, the mechanism that actually fires it off is not. It's not a manual one. It's cleverly written so that no one can know exactly when it's going to come through. So it's difficult to say. But let's just open up the Thunder BNB. Yeah, that's see when you hit flat lines like this, it sees this as a like a reflectory period, so it's very unlikely to kick off. It will need to see some movement before it procs. Whereas when these first ones came through, you look at these. You see this drop off. Whenever I see stuff like this, that means it's very likely that it's going to get procced. So I think we just need to see some more volume go through before the next one. But I think they have had one or two go through at B&B. That looks like one there. But again, if something comes through and it just stimulates a bunch of people to sell, then that's reflections coming through for us, right? So, and we'll have to wait and see how Epic Hero is going to integrate with these Thunder Alliance tokens. But for sure, you're definitely going to be able to buy the Epic Hero tokens themselves using Thunder Alliance at some point during the launch cycle, and then we will see later on if there's going to be, as I said, some kind of I wouldn't be surprised to see certain NFTs only be purchasable using Thunder BNB or Thunder Cake or Thunder ADA, something like that, to help with the stimulus for the for the Thunder Alliance tokens. But the other thing is that with Thoreum, even if they end up being very, very separate, which I can't see happening, but because of the whole nature of it being an ecosystem, even if they end up being totally separate, having the value of Thoreum increase for sure will push through an increase in the value of the other tokens that are aligned with it. So anything that's good for Thoreum will end up being good for these tokens. They are all still very, very new. Even when you take the Thundercake one, what are we now? On the 8th, so just coming up on a month. Is that all it's been? It feels like a year, but it's only been a month already. You have a look at Thoreum's chart for that first month, and it looks like garbage. I mean, 22nd till the 22nd. Like that's the same time frame that we're looking at. So we launched a penny or a penny 6 or a penny 3 or something like that, went all the way down to 0.3, went all the way up to 1.3, went all the way down to 0.3 again. And okay, great volume, but the problem is that a lot of the people that are here today for Thundercake and Thunder BNB were here for Thoreum during these early days, and they know that you're going to get this kind of craziness. So now they're just holding. They're not selling. They're not buying and selling and interacting. I mean, this is my personal page. You can see even I sold at the beginning because I wasn't sure. Sold here, and luckily somewhere around here I got reassured again, and I was happy with the project. Bought a bunch up right at the very bottom, and then from there on I just bought every dip that I saw that came along. Every dip every dip that I saw. This is the first dip I've missed, and it's just simply because I've got no finances left to buy them up. So I think if you extrapolate that any of those Thunder Alliance tokens out, you're gonna see similar outcomes from them. They all seem to be hitting some kind of resistance levels. If we look, like, that has been very flat for some time now. That has been very flat. So it only takes a small bit of litmus. It just needs a spark now. And of course, the Thor Thunder account has the potential. Hey, Evergreen, I don't know why you're muted, mate. I will allow you to speak. Shout out if you've got a question. Any of you guys that are in Thorium today, shout out if you have a question. Evergreen, you're unmuted, mate, and you got a question?
Привет.
You speak English, buddy?
I want money.
You want money? Okay, buy up some thorium and hold.
I don't understand.
Excellent. Well, you're in a good position then.
Bye.
See you, mate. Can't imagine why I muted you the last time you were on. No, I mean we're happy to have you guys on board. AV guy on YouTube, thanks for dropping by on YouTube. He says, "Dude, what's up? Let's make Thunder BNB and Thunder 88 a success." I'm 100% behind you, mate. I'm a holder in both of those projects, and I've been a holder at Thoreum for a very, very long time, and I'm excited to see the relationship between Thoreum and ADA and BNB and all the Thunder Alliance tokens. I'm super excited to see how that relationship is now going to be reinforced, and the ecosystem backed up with the Epic Heroes NFT platform. I mean, I'm not even a super genius. I'm barely an average guy compared to the developers. But they won't have missed out on any of the opportunities that something like this brings to the network. Anywhere where they can get a bunch of burn going, anywhere where they can push a bunch of value onto long-term holders. I think NFTs are a great example of a place that really benefits long-term holders. You guys that get in on this whitelist now, you're going to be able to pick up these NFTs at the bottom of the market, and you're then going to, as those increase in value, you're going to have the opportunity to sell them or hold them. And it's not like other NFTs where you're holding just hoping to see the value increase. While you hold them, you're going to be getting reflections for holding them. So there isn't actually a requirement to sell. You can make back your initial amount that you invested in that NFT just with the reflections alone. It's just a matter of how long do you have to hold to get that amount back. But unlike the other projects, you're also getting a one-off NFT that's cool and exciting, and has a use case. The gamification of these NFTs is going to be really awesome. I'm excited to see the numbers. I want to see how many of these NFTs they're going to launch. I want to see the limited edition ones. I want those super rares. For sure, I'm gonna be going hard to make sure I get my fair share of them. And as I said, for those that are getting in at the ground level, you're getting the best chance to pick them up at the best price. So at least get your whitelist filled up. But don't anybody feel like we're abandoning any of the Thunder Alliance tokens. We're working hard to integrate with what's it called, Epic Heroes, to make sure that there's going to be an advantage for those in the Thunder Alliance to from this, whether that's in the value of the thorium that you're going to be receiving as reflections, or whether it's going to be something more direct. I wouldn't be surprised to see it be very, very direct, knowing these guys and the way that they work. As you can see from the bottom of this page, when this launched, the partners were just Thorium. Now, I'm sorry, what have I clicked? The partners were just Thorium. Now the partners are saying partners with Thundercake, Thunder BNB, Thunder 88, and Thunder ETH. So there's definitely different developers working together to give you guys the best possible product. Hey Shady, hey Crypto Greg, been a long time, mate. Hey Antonio. Hey Demisco. For those of you that are logging in, I appreciate you guys over here on Thorium. I did try and get the Thundercake one going, but I messed up and clicked the wrong thing and it kicked everybody out, so I've moved it back to Thorium today. If you want to see what I'm talking about, you can hop over to to my YouTube channel. I'm streaming live there now, and anyone that misses the live Q&A, you guys can go back and listen and watch the whole thing at a later date. But don't leave YouTube muted. Listen to me here and watch me there, so that if you've got any questions, you can come on mic, or you can DM me through Telegram. I haven't checked my DMs in a while. Oh, almighty, yeah, okay, that's. So that's a bit of news for you guys. For those of you that are listening, tomorrow we're going to have Almighty Rover come across from Safeearn to talk about their recent Safeearn pool. I totally slipped my mind. Let's have a look at what's going on over there. So those of you who are on YouTube will see what I'm talking about. But they're currently, like Thoreum has with the Thunder pools, they've got a, what are they calling it? Partnership pools over on Safeearn. So you can, if you're still holding your Safeearn from when we had our conversations with them, when we had our partnership with them, you can now go back to Safeearn, the app, and you can stake your Safeearn and receive Thoreum as a reflection. So for those, when we had the pool going the other way, you could deposit your Thoreum and receive Safeearn. Now the Safeearn that you made there, you can deposit it and get some Thoreum back. For those of you that have been with Safeearn for a while, you'll know what happened to the price of Safeearn once that pool finished over there. I'll just pull it up for you guys so you can see why the developers have agreed to go back and work with them again. But I think that we started working with them around this point here. I think it was 2 weeks, maybe this 2 week period here. And the minute that their pools ended, they saw this spike in the value of their token. I mean, they've come back down again a little bit, but since launching this recent, what are they calling it, partnership pools, they've started to go up and up and up again from there. So you know, if you're already holding your Safeearn and you don't know what to do with it, chuck it in one of those pools. You'll still get your reflections of SafeMoon, but you can also gain some Thoreum. And Almighty Rover will be coming across to do an AMA with us tomorrow. Let me just check the timings. Safeearn, safe. Yes, he'll be across tomorrow, 1 p.m. GMT. If you're UK based, that's 2 o'clock for you because daylight savings time. So for those of you that are interested in Safeearn, you want to know about the strategic partnership between Safeearn and Thoreum. You want to know how to pick up some Safeearn and how these pools over there work. Will Safeearn be able to work with us with our NFTs? Would you like to get Thunder BNB, Thunder Cake, Thunder ADA, Thunder ETH listed as one of those partnership pools? He's the man to talk to. So there'll be some advertising going up today on the Thoreum Network for that AMA, but it will literally be this place, this time. Oh, well, not quite this time. This place at 1 p.m. GMT. It'll be streamed live on YouTube as well. So I hope you guys will get here with your questions for Almighty Rover. Super excited to see him tomorrow. How are we doing for time? Well, we've got loads of time now because I've cancelled the BNB. I'm not seeing any questions coming through from YouTube, and I'm not seeing any questions coming in from Thoreum. I hope everybody's just super excited. Of course, if you are new here, Bang Bonnie, AMP, hey Raisins, Shady, you guys can feel free to unmute yourself at any time, or you can DM me any questions that you've got, and I will read them out here. Let's see if we have anything else. Nope, no DMs. If the DMs...
So, Jay, I have a couple of questions.
Hey, Crypto.
First one, I read in the roadmap, they mentioned Thunder Cake swap. So, Is it on the pipeline? In the pipeline, or
Where are you?
what is it about?
Where are you seeing that, mate?
In the roadmap
Roadmap for Epic Hero.
for the Thunder Cake and Thunder BNB both have the same roadmap.
1 second.
So
Let's.
let me try to post it in the group.
It's cool. Thundercake roadmap. So swap. Thundercake swap. Yeah, I don't actually know anything about that. Oh, that's phase 3. That's yeah. They haven't released to me the information for phase 3 yet. I think that must be talking about the. No, I don't. Without giving too much away, I can't really speak to that. We'll have to wait and see. We got a couple more. What's it called? Tick marks to mark off before we get to that one. But yeah, super excited. I didn't even realize that they teased you guys with that. If that is what I'm thinking it is.
That's why I know you don't have any details on what it, but just wanted to highlight that.
Thanks for highlighting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're
another question.
Yeah. Carry on.
In regards of staking or having a pool for these standard allies on Thoreum website, or I don't know, in the partnership, is it possible to have that, or anything in the pipeline also for that things?
So I think we've still got the what's it called, Thunder Boost pools running for Thunder Cake. Or have they finished now? No, they've still got a little while to go. So there's already a Thunder BNB and a Thunder ADA running. And we've already had the Thunder Cake one run its course. So I think that there's only Thunder ETH that still has one to be launched there. I wonder if they will wait until you see some burn mechanism for Thunder ETH implemented before they make a Thunder Boost pool for Thunder ETH, but it might come through before. Best thing you can do is jump into the chat for the specific token that you want to see a Thunder Boost pool for, and shout it out. The second thing to do is honestly make sure you're here for the AMA